Today, Precarious plays
Metroid Prime 3, Corruption. I see what their game is. Okay, are you ready for some do or die daring do?
Yes, do we get to swing from all the things?
Not only do we get to swing from all the things, I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to do a shoost at the same time. We're gonna have to... What is the grappling rail version of run and gun? Here we go.
Swing and fling?
Oh boy.
This is fun.
Ow. Okay, so that is a small problem.
You know what this reminds me of?
Just keep it centered.
Star Fox.
Yeah, it is a bit of a rail shooter.
You know, I really, I think that I like rail shooters. See, this is bringing me back to the stupid thing that I've been trying to talk about for 2 episodes.
Well, get ready to talk about it next time, because boy, do I have something that I think you would love.
What?
It's a game that I remember seeing in the store, but not having the system for when I was very, very young.
Yeah.
So I watched a retrospective on the whole series recently, because I was familiar with the name, and it's like, why does that sound familiar? And it's like, yes, Young Lust. young consumer yeah, longing. It was the memory of longing. So there's a, hold on, I kept that up and I didn't actually read it. Basic level, lack of maintenance. Okay, so probably not important to my needs. There's a franchise and a game, a specific game, called Panzer Dragoon. Pinbot, that's adorable.
It's gonna kill us.
Oh no, it's easily knocked down. Oh, well it is doing it's trying to.
You should turn into a morph ball and bite its ankles. Does that not work the way I want it to? Okay.
Maybe if I had the boost ball, that'd be pretty funny.
Just bowling pins.
It said it was easy to knock down. I was kind of hoping that I could just shove it over and run past. So Panzer Dragoon, it is a on-rail shooter quite similar to Star Fox in sort of design intent. Similar skill set required, right?
Yeah.
But instead of a fox what flies in a starship, you are a young heroic individual on the back of a dragon. You are a dragon rider.
That's fun.
Yeah, and you have to go, and you've got a cool Zone of the Enders, well, pre-Zone of the Enders, Zone of the Enders style bendy homing laser.
Oh, cool. And
Yeah.
is it really dragon breath instead?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, you nailed it.
That does sound really good. Oh my god.
Because the division of labor is the dragon is obviously responsible for mobility, right?
Right.
But also, so your protagonist has just a gun that is your basic attack, but then the dragon is also responsible. Oh, I don't like that. That makes me sad.
What?
Samus has a. You can see that she has like a big corruption veins on her side of her face there.
I didn't earlier.
Right.
Damn it.
Oops.
Anyway.
I thought that was one of the. There's one kind that if you shoot it, it gives you a log entry, and I thought that was the kind that gave you a log entry, and I was mistaken.
Anyways, Panzer Dragoon. You're leaving me hanging. This sounds like a very fun game.
Well, no, it's just imagine Star Fox, but
Dragon.
more to your taste.
Yeah.
There is
Star Fox is not to my taste.
But did you have a fox what flies a starship on the wall of your childhood bedroom?
No, I did not.
But
and
you know what you did?
Get into that. At all.
It's charming. Doesn't need to be a secret.
It's fan art.
You could paint, and you chose to use your paint and your available canvas to do a dragon rider on the wall of your childhood bedroom, and I know this, and now so does everyone else.
You know what? I would waste time being embarrassed, but I don't think I am.
No, why would you be?
Because it's funnier a little bit if I'm somewhat hesitant.
I guess, I don't know. Here, I'll do one too. I also had, just as many other people, had those little glow in the dark stars.
Yes.
And you put them above the bed, and it's fine. It's the thing that you do.
I did too.
Right.
You know what?
It's
I
all
actually
fine.
want those again.
Kinetic charge should be able to... You know what? It's fine. I'll try later.
Anywho, I'm thinking about all of the types of games that I have played at least a little bit of, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm usually pretty good at not getting wrapped up in sacrificing joy for completing things, you know, like beating games and so forth, or like collecting all the widgets. Like, I am perfectly okay most of the time doing a less thorough job but having more fun at it.
Oh, didn't like that.
That disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah, that...
That's
so,
a ghost.
if you look in some of these, it's one of our hunter friends, and I think that was a holographic projection of that same character. Deeply unpleasant.
Well, I'm trying to think if I have at this point at least sampled the bulk of game types. You know? I've never played a sports game. What are sports games like?
Sports.
Oh my god, shut up. What are they like?
Wow.
What are they? Are they like... Like, are they like shooters where you pass the ball? Or is, like, what are the mechanics? Like... when you make a sports game, let's say you wanted to play football, and I mean the European kind.
Yeah.
What is FIFA like? What do you do in FIFA?
I would say that it... Now that you say it, it's hard to describe it without just saying, you know, sports.
I don't know sports. That is the problem. Explain the sport.
So to begin with...
What are you responsible for?
To begin with, you're responsible for understanding the rules of the sport in question, because that is sort of like goal number one, is emulate the sport, right?
So is football more like a strategy game and soccer is more like a racing game?
Oh, hold on. We'll get there. We'll get to comparative stuff, but simultaneously blast to all targets, but I don't have... Do I have... I do not have do-do-do-do's. Okay. Can I check? No, they really do mean simultaneously. Okay. Whoop. Why? Why am I getting like pulled in? Okay.
Toast in the bun.
Alright, everything's fine. So the first thing you have to do with a sports title really is you have to understand the rules of whatever game it's trying to emulate.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, you know, I would say that, so, European style football It is usually presented, I would say, most like a party-based action RPG. You know what game you've played that is actually probably most similar to like FIFA?
A sport ball game? What?
Well, no, because it's not the same for every sport.
Okay. So like FIFA.
So yeah. So specifically soccer, because we'd have to do this for
every sport.
Right. Oh, repairs fallen steam bots capable of cloaking itself. Okay, so that was not for. This is just some other spooky fucking thing. The Tales of series. Like Tales of Vesperia, where it's like
you set everybody up and you have control over one character
at a time, but you can like switch between them.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like traditionally, I think, at least with the ones that I'm familiar with, as you pass the ball, control changes. Like you're whatever, you are in control of whichever player is dribbling the ball.
Oh, like, and it automatically, when you pass to somebody.
Is it dribbling? Is it still dribbling in football?
It's still dribbling.
Sorry, I was when I said that, I was actually thinking about a basketball game. Anyway, what? Have I answered your question yet?
I'm trying to figure out if I have effectively played a sport ball game before or not. I've played racing games. I've played on-rail shooters. I've played action RPGs, I think.
And action adventure titles.
And
several
action
of
adventure
those.
titles. I have played MMORPGers. I have played...
I will try not to hold it against.
I have played, like, various titles in the cozy game genre.
Mm-hmm.
I have played RPGs. I have played one borderline JRPG, which is Chrono Trigger.
That's not borderline, that's a classic JRPG.
Yeah, but it's got so few... It has so few of the things that I don't like about JRPGs, it feels like it almost doesn't count. Like, I had a good time with Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Even though the end was the way it was. And that feels like... Well, anyways, but I know enough to know.
You mean that the end is in the boss battle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stupid. I hate spell. That seems to be a pattern for me. Like, these games will be like all fun and games, and then it's just like, actually, we would like to torture you for the last hour or two of this experience so that you never want to come back again. We would like to sully your experience with like the worst 2 hours of your life so far. And I don't appreciate that. You know? But there's challenge and then there's challenge. What is the type of game that that Bayonetta and DMC Devil May Cry are? What would you call that?
Depends on who you ask.
What would you call that? I'm asking you.
My go-to term has fallen completely out of use, so it's just it's my internal memeology, you know?
Yeah.
It's just an extreme action game.
An extreme action.
Yeah, I think that the term that has caught on that I'm most accepting of, there's a really stupid one that I'm not going to repeat because every time you repeat something like that, it lends weight to... Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say the one that I think has started to take hold and makes way more sense. Spectacle Fighter.
Ooh, I do like that.
Yeah,
I love glasses.
I think that Spectacle Fighter is a zero punctuationism that has started gaining traction which is great because it's extremely accurate and helpful.